There's been a lot of talk about the unique art style of Murder on Space Station 52. In this first dev diary, we're going to go behind the scenes and unlock the secrets of 52's unique visual style. Describing the art style of Murder on Space Station 52 is a bit of a complicated answer. It's mostly just come from my own style that's been, I've been cultivating over 20 years now. Inspired by comic artists such as Ben Temple-Smith, Scotty Young, Ashley Wood. Created my own visual language, I guess you could call it. And just wanting to put that into a game, and have it be my style, not someone else's, not emulating somebody else's style or something else's style. And I think it all comes together in the end pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks and getting a lot of good reactions from people. So. There are a good number of games nowadays that, say they're hand-drawn, and they are. They're not lying to you or anything like that, but they're being drawn with digital software. And I've done digital art, and I don't hate anything like that, but just prefer doing physical medium. So, and I thought it would be interesting to try to make a game that used that physical on paper with ink and pencils and markers kind of look, and then transfer it into a game. I think with real ink, real paper, you just get little qualities, these tiny little imperfections, and this personality that a computer just can't really replicate, which I think is why I like it so much, and why I wanted to see how it would look in a game. Yeah, so here I'm just breaking down each scene, basically the process that each one goes through. Every room in the game goes through the same process of building it out, And coming up with the art style for it was kind of an interesting task because, I'm a big sci-fi geek. I love all the sci-fi movies, your Blade Runners, and Alien, all of it. But, I wanted that Americana, I wanted that noir, I wanted some of that, Art Deco type feel. So it was trying to come up with something that mixes all of that together without being too much in any one camp. The characters did come first, so to some degree it was just sort of like figuring out what fits with the characters. And basically once I realized just put lots of lights everywhere and then everything looks sci-fi, and that actually helped a whole lot. And you could see that in a lot of the designs. I also tried to incorporate a lot of water when I could, because there's a lot of water themes in the game. So when I came up with the idea to do like an Agatha Christie style murder mystery in space, I was surprised that it hadn't really been done as far as I could find. And two, I knew the characters were going to be really important, and they're basically the first things that I came up with. And a lot of things stemmed off of, their designs and their themes and everything. And I want them to have really unique, recognizable personalities and silhouettes so that you really get a sense of them quickly, who they are and what they stand for. That way they're hopefully memorable, and it helps you when you're trying to solve the mystery and everything. The actual process of making them is sort of like making a puppet. I drew out all the pieces on paper individually. You go in, take them in the computer, do the finishing and the coloring and all that. And then get the different layers set up, and then you set them up with a skeletal system essentially. And then from there you can animate them. So it took a lot of thought process of like drawing the character, then how do I break this character down into individual pieces that can be animated in an interesting way. And I got some pretty cool animations out of it, stuff I wouldn't have initially thought of until I started really breaking it down. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the visual style of Murder on Space Station 52. Keep a lookout for the next dev diary coming soon that will examine the sound and music of 52. See you on the station.